Imagine this: the quiet marble halls of the Vatican hold secrets more intertwined with worldly powers than most would dare to dream. In a story straight out of a thriller, Operation Golden Handshake unfolds as a clandestine pact between the Vatican and mafia leaders, a hidden alliance delicately wrapped in gold and whispered promises. It begins in the 1970s, a turbulent time for Italy when crime syndicates were steadily climbing in power. The mafia, with its invisible web of control, had a grip on everything from politics to business. But there was one world they had yet to penetrate fully: the sacred realm of the Vatican, an institution as powerful as it was untouchable. Or so it seemed. In a twist, almost stranger than fiction, rumors whispered of a meeting in a secluded room, one without surveillance or documentation, where Vatican officials and mafia bosses came together to discuss a pact that would serve both their interests. The mafia wanted one thing: respectability. Their leaders sought to shift public perception, casting themselves less as ruthless criminals and more as guardians of tradition, family, and faith. For that, they needed the Vatican's silent endorsement, or at the very least, a passive approval that could bring a touch of sanctity to their ruthless empire. The Vatican, however, faced its own trials. Economic crises, poor financial decisions, and internal corruption had drained its coffers. The Church's finances were in dire need of a lifeline, a powerful ally who could channel wealth into the Vatican's accounts without raising too many eyebrows. The mafia, with its vast and shadowy resources, became an unlikely but tempting solution. And so, in the dead of night and behind locked doors, an agreement was struck. The mafia would funnel money into Vatican investments, discreetly of course through offshore accounts and secret banks that would hide the origin of the funds. In return, the Vatican would offer a subtle moral shielding, an unspoken acknowledgement of their role in society as a necessary evil that preserved the order of tradition in Italian culture. But as with all dark secrets, cracks began to show. When certain Vatican officials were caught in scandals involving vast sums of unexplained wealth, journalists and investigators began piecing together a puzzle that hinted at the Vatican's unusual benefactors. Rumors of Operation Golden Handshake started circulating, casting shadows on the Vatican's reputation and placing powerful mafia leaders in a dangerous spotlight. The pact, however, was too dangerous to expose. Both the Vatican and mafia leaders knew that revealing their ties would be mutually destructive, and so each side kept the agreement alive in whispers, threats, and money quietly flowing in dark channels beneath Italy's surface. Today, Operation Golden Handshake remains one of the most chilling, almost mythic whispers in the world of hidden alliances. It's a tale of power, money, and morality twisted into something altogether unholy, a hidden pact between the keepers of faith and the kings of crime.